Hi everybody, welcome to the Guerrilla Radio Show, Breaking News Edition. We're just gonna go ahead and add this in probably at the beginning or the end of the episode. Um, probably, probably the beginning because it'll give some awesome context for some stuff we're gonna talk about later on. We're recording this about an hour and a half after we recorded the initial episode, so news really fucking flies when you're being a degenerate on Twitter.
Alright, so should I explain what happened, what I got myself into?
Yeah, that. Let's introduce our idiot, our resident, our resident Omega, Austin.
So, Cassandra Fairbanks, her bio says Cassandra Fairbanks is a former leftist who came out in support of Donald Trump in 2016. That's all you need to know about her.
All right, hold on, wait. I'm gonna go get myself banned from posting.
About half a year ago, she tweeted that she was getting a pet monkey, and she got a lot of shit for it on Twitter, and we talked briefly about it later in this episode. And so it's now like 6 months later, and she has convinced herself and her followers that she is not buying a pet monkey, rather she is starting a monkey sanctuary. And so after the episode was recorded, I saw that she posted a picture of her with a huge gash mark on her wrist. So I thought it would be funny to start making fun of her on Twitter. And she posted a picture of a baby monkey sleeping in like a blanket. And so I said, "It's Cassandra, it's not too late to surrender to a sanctuary." And Cassandra responded, "That's not mine. Also, are you redacted?"
Oh
So
my god.
basically, Cassandra Fairbanks called me the R word on Twitter. And so I respond with, "Inshallah, your pet monkey will tear you to shreds soon." And then she responds again, "Oh man, you're right, a 450-gram tam might even bite one of my fingernails off or something." And then she replies to herself, literally under that tweet, she replies to herself and said, "True story though, last month I got attacked full on by a grown male marmoset. The little 4th-inch cut on my ear didn't heal for days." So some other people started tweeting at her and saying, like, "You're gonna get your face ripped off by a monkey," which, you know, is the correct response to this sort of thing. And one of her followers says, "What is it with the face ripping thing? It's like they saw one story of a woman getting injured by a chimp and just assumed that's what all monkeys are like." And Cassandra says, "They're just media NPCs."
How long are you banned from boasting for?
Okay, so the 2 tweets in specific got me banned for actually only 12 hours, so it's not a big deal. It's just very funny that I got banned for this. I got banned for the "Inshallah, your pet monkey will tear you to shreds." Also told her I'm going to train her monkey to do pull-ups and punch a frozen slab of meat with her face printed on it like Rocky. And that also got me banned.
Fuck you, PETA.
Yeah, no.
This is so interesting. I'm so interested in this.
Yeah, they all think I'm like a PETA, like...
You're PETA shill now?
Yeah, I'm a PETA shill because I'm telling her that she's gonna get her, like, fingers ripped off by a fucking monkey if she keeps trying without any experience to start a monkey sanctuary by buying pet monkeys. Completely insane behavior. Very funny. Very chaotic, but enjoy the rest of the episode.
It's the Muppet Show with tonight's guest star, Mr. Joel Grey.
It's okay. I'm here now. I'm here to fix everything. Hold on. Let me pull up the coffee. The coffee.
Well, that's fine. I'm just having, eating like 18 Lindor truffles real quick.
I bought a bunch of Ghirardelli squares last night.
Why? You don't get Christmas.
What? Calm down.
Okay. Damn. Okay.
Okay, motherfucker who lives in the goddamn Mormon. The Mormons do Christmas, right?
Yeah,
Never
you
mind.
feel stupid now?
It's Jehovah's Witnesses that don't do Christmas.
Hold up, let me go back to my Google page of slurs for Indian people.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We've already started.
It's
Do you wanna
pre-episode, I can
mark?
do it.
Yeah, let's
Do
mark.
you want to mark?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh wait. Before we do, are we gonna do the curse removal, or are we gonna?
Gonna do a
Curse
what?
removal. No, we should
Are
not
we
do.
gonna-
We should not do witchcraft on the podcast for a bit.
I
don't think
unironically
so.
had my girlfriend do a cleansing spell on me.
You did?
Yeah. And I have to say...
Okay. No, hold on. We got Mark, and then you got to tell everyone that story. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Mark. Okay. Hey, welcome to the Chimpsmith special that is recorded definitely on time and not a couple of days after Christmas.
It's Merry Chimpmas and a Happy New Year. That's what it is.
I was pondering for at least like a solid hour what kind of New Year chimpanzee puns I could make, but I couldn't think of a single one.
I literally had the exact same. I was gonna do like in a Happy Ape Year, but I couldn't think of anything.
Yeah, me neither. What about you, Greg? Do you think you could come up with any?
I was just trying to think of something for Chimson Boxing Day.
What's Boxing Day again? That's like the Canadian thing that people do, right?
Yeah, it's like the couple days after Christmas or Boxing Day.
Europeans do it, and European adjacent people do it.
Like you?
No, like Canada. Okay, leave me alone.
European adjacent. Okay.
Technically, you're European adjacent. We all speak.
How am I European adjacent?
Because we speak.
Okay, now
hold on. Most human languages, like they can trace back Proto-Indo-European languages, like Sanskrit.
Okay, but Tamil
directly back to-
Tamil is Dravidian. It's indigenous to India.
As
That's
are
not
the
Indo-European.
Indo-Europeans.
What?
Yeah, they are the Indo-European. Hold on.
Dravidians are not Indo-Europeans. That's the Aryans.
Hold on, I'm gonna Google some shit.
I'm gonna Google some
Look, my
Why?
my area of
We are-
expertise is the primates. So
We are like 30 seconds into this podcast. We cannot already be getting
already Indian geopolitics
It
again.
actually says right here they may have been indigenous to the Indian subcontinent.
May have. Okay.
Okay, no.
I didn't realize you were such a big fan of the colonizers of India. Rewriting the history.
Listen, we've recorded an
okay,
entire
you know what?
episode that got lost, and we also got derailed into fucking Indian geopolitics.
No,
again.
no Indian geopolitics.
Okay. Hey, everybody.
No more.
So sorry for the long gap between episodes, y'all, but I actually
The
lost
curse.
the last recording.
We did.
Well, no, I
Product of the
lost
curse.
the last recording. I lost.
I also
my
had a
recording of the
bit. I
episode.
had some huge gaps in my recording too, so it wasn't just you.
But,
Yeah, no, it's a curse.
We're back now, and I'd like to just say, we're done with the witchcraft, okay? My girlfriend did some cleansing stuff, I had some crystals, we saged the shit out of everything I own, and myself.
Was that before or after you got COVID?
It was right before.
It's like the law of equivalent exchange. You got rid of the curse in exchange for disease.
Yeah, but I'm already over the COVID because I got vaccinated, folks. Get your vaccination, alright?
I just got my
Check
booster
with-
yesterday.
You know what? I'm going to make a public service announcement for everybody out there. Check with your county's health department. Vaccines are available for everyone. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
If a chimpanzee is more up to date on its vaccines than you, then you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Because the chimpanzees at the place I worked at, I don't know if I can. Oh, I can mention this. They were vaccinated against COVID.
They were?
A lot of
That's-
places are doing that now. Yeah, no, they've developed like chimpanzee COVID
That's
vaccines.
so
which
interesting.
I'm actually not entirely sure why it needs to be differentiated, because I feel like if human drugs work just as fine on chimpanzees, a human COVID vaccine. But also, maybe it's like big veterinary pharma or something. I don't know.
Do human drugs like work across the board for chimps and stuff?
More or less, from what I've seen, like to sedate chimpanzees, they use ketamine.
Big fan of ketamine.
They use like regular birth control. What does anyone remember what gabapentin is? What that does?
I don't
No,
know,
I've
but
never
where
heard of
can
it
I get
before.
some of this chimp ketamine?
Well, if you raid the stock rooms of a chimpanzee sanctuary, I guess you'll find
Chimpamine.
plenty of ketamine. Chimpamine. Let me.
Do the chimps also fall into a K-hole when they go off of it?
Listen. I don't know. I don't think they.
You're the monkey man, so...
I hadn't seen a chimp get addicted to ketamine. I think they only
Yet.
sedate. I mean, yet, but I think they only sedate chimpanzees when it's absolutely necessary.
Okay, well they just... Like, they honestly just simply haven't given them enough free access to it.
Yeah, I think it'd be really funny to just let the chimps take whatever amount of ketamine they wanted,
Just give them free reign.
and then give them the keys to their enclosures too.
Legalize chimps doing drugs. Legalize.
Give them heroin too. I don't know, something like that. It's okay. No, don't give them heroin. Sorry.
I had a real bad thought the other night where I was like, man, this shit, like, I feel like I could only ever, medicate myself, so to speak, for like a few hours at a time. Is there anything that I could take that would just work like all night, 8 hours straight? And I was like,
fuck are you
heroin.
talking about
That
right
would
now?
be great.
What? Are you?
And then I was like,
You out of your mind?
I was like, truly, like, for like 3 seconds was like, heroin will work great for this, I think.
It's just- yeah, that's great.
Because I was like,
So what did you guys get for Christmas?
okay, I'm looking at my little pile of things over here. I got like a back massager, because I am always in pain. I'm never not in pain. Welcome to life of chronic pain. I got a fancy toothbrush, which is nice.
What are you... what?
Yeah,
For what?
it's like an electric toothbrush. It's fancy.
Have you used the electric toothbrush yet?
No, it's still in the box.
You haven't used the electric toothbrush.
No, not yet.
You know what I'm saying.
Why is that your first thought you go to? Why do you
Yeah, what the hell?
think the toothbrush is just going up the ass immediately as it comes out of the box?
I said-
I said I got a
I
full
said
body
nothing
massager
about
too.
that. I said nothing about
You said
that.
nothing about the full body massager either, which
Oh, because I was
not paying attention. Yeah.
reading about the links between Indo-European and Dravidian
my
languages.
I swear to God.
Okay.
Well, anyways.
Have I told you guys about the cool globe my girlfriend got me for Christmas?
No, you have
You
not.
have not.
It's okay. So it took me a long time and a lot of research, but the globe is from 1976. It's got
Did you
all
like
these.
take the globe yourself?
I had to Google when countries changed their names,
Nice, that's fun.
but it's
There's like
got
a
it-
TikTok.
They're
account.
little drawings of sea monsters
no,
on the
but
oceans.
it's got our boys on it. It's got our boys on it, and who do you think our boys are? Right here it says Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And they call on all the African countries by their fucked up names. So we got Zaire, Upper Volta. But you know what is very cool? There's no Namibia. It's part of South Africa because of apartheid still. And also, Ethiopia has a coastline.
Is Ethiopia
there's-
not supposed
and-
to have a coastline? I don't know anything about Ethiopia.
No, there's a whole other country called Eritrea there now.
Oh, I see.
But
okay.
also, there's
Huh.
two Yemens. We've got communist Yemen and imperialist pig dog Yemen.
Yeah, fuck the pig dog Yemen, I guess.
And also,
I don't know what I'm saying.
I just find this very cool because this globe doesn't have Israel controlling all of the fucking Levant yet.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
It
I
is.
Yeah,
can
no, that's
confidently and in good conscience say fuck Israel because I understand. I understand the conflict.
Yeah, I understand. I understand this one.
Nah. This is great. This is great. I love seeing
Well,
the
yeah.
Democratic Republic of Germany on there. Good
That sounds
Germany.
like a really nice goal.
I miss good Germany.
Based Germany. Anyways, what I got for Christmas, I got a brand new blue snowball microphone as hopefully will be evidenced in the recording.
Yeah, I
By
can
the way,
hear
let me-
everything electrical humming behind you when you talk now.
Oh, that's
Yeah, you might
maybe
need to tune in that game.
Yeah, that might be. I'll have to figure out how to use that, but you know what? It's better than the loud like popping noise every time I spoke a word with P in it. I got a bunch of Amazon gift cards from my relatives, which life hack to having a lot of like relatives is you can just ask them all for Amazon gift cards, and even if they're like $10, it adds up to like $300. So I bought myself some new computer parts with that. By that I mean I replaced my CPU from like 2012. And my grandmother who listened to my podcast got me a chimpanzee calendar for 2022.
That's so fun.
Yeah, I was a big fan of that.
We should post the thing every single month, the do little thing for the chimp calendar. That'd be fun.
Oh yeah, no, that'd be nice. Speaking of monkey-related gifts on Christmas, here's the bit that we're going for Chimpsmas. We discovered this I guess a couple weeks ago now, but you know, in the 1950s, 1960s, there was sort of a craze of monkey pet ownership. In the Sears catalog, you could just cut out a little ad and send in $20, not even, and get just an entire monkey in a box, just shipped to your home.
$18.95 for a darling pet monkey.
A darling pet monkey, the squirrel monkey specifically, which, by the way, hands are yellow because they pee on them.
Oh no.
Vomit on this sweater already.
Mom spaghetti.
The like description for the ad is great. So you know, buy this adorable pet monkey. These young monkeys grow about 12 inches high, eats the same food as you, even likes lollipops.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great idea. Do you want to continue reading? Sorry.
No, I don't. I don't think there's anything else here. I think it's very funny to imagine being like, let's feed this monkey and giving it lollipops, and it dies of malnutrition 3 days later.
Yeah, no, like if you fed a monkey everything, like especially a monkey the size of a squirrel monkey, if you fed it everything you were eating, including lollipops, I don't think it would die of malnutrition. I think it would just get like horribly, horribly obese. But
That sounds badass.
just a really fat monkey living in your house, like some kind of king on a throne. You're like feeding it grapes.
We know how that goes.
Do we?
Yeah. Have you ever heard of this guy called Travis? He was a.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, okay, yeah. Well, actually, the vast majority of people who purchase these pet monkeys literally never got that far, because every single instance I can find of people who bought these, the second they opened them, the monkeys screeched, pissed everywhere, attacked someone, and then ran into the woods, never to be seen again. Monkey madness.
Didn't some of them die in the box on the way there?
Absolutely. Yeah, I can imagine shoving a monkey in a box and then like saying like, "Oh yeah, just stab the box open with a knife, break him free." Like imagine like you're unboxing your pet monkey and you just stab it to death.
I saw a TikTok recently of somebody opening up a package. It was a Squishmallow, and they cut the box open and they had a fucking breakdown over stabbing their Squishmallow to death. Because they sliced it open, they gutted their Squishmallow. And I'm imagining, like, 6-year-old Timmy taking, like, his dad's, like, letter opener or whatever, like, his pocket knife, and jamming into the box, pulling it across and gutting this fucking little monkey and his Christmas
just like giving it, like, a seppuku, like, execution, samurai style.
Literally. His Christmas gift.
Disembowel it. Yeah, no... Monkey Madness on NPR is a little article that I can post somewhere. It's like a live recording as well, but it's NPR, these people. They were talking about how when they were younglings in the 60s,
the
late
Jedi
60s. No, not like that. they decided to do a couple chores for, a couple weeks to save up for their own pet monkey. And, they just did this without telling their parents. So, they decided they would get this pet monkey named Pepe. So they do some chores and they buy this monkey, and it shows up. And so their mother saw that there was a monkey in the box and told the postman to take it back. And the postman says, "If I take him back, he will die." so they put the monkey in the kitchen. They open the box with a knife. The monkey is getting freaked out by this knife stabbing into the box. They finally open the box. It leaps out, pisses everywhere, rips someone's hair out, and then runs into the woods, never to be seen again.
Get shit on!
Which,
this beleaguered mailman.
this poor mailman just like carrying a screeching fucking box of monkey to someone's home, and then being like, "Oh, can we return this? Is there like a return receipt?" Like, no, you can't return this live animal.
Do you do takesy
It's got like a couple hours of oxygen left.
I won't have its blood on my hands.
Why are you talking like James Earl Jones?
Because that's the beleaguered mailman. He's James Earl Jones, and he's got this monkey, and he knows it's his ward now, because he's a member of the United States Postal Service, and that's how that works. If you ship a kid to the United States Postal Service, the mailman will become their parent for their journey.
Is that how that works?
No.
Yep.
Nope.
Okay. Well, anyways, so
Do not encourage him.
So Cassandra Fairbanks, not sure if you two are aware of this person.
Sounds familiar.
I've seen
they
her
are
on
a
porn.
writer. Yeah, they're. Hold on, what did you?
Keep going,
No,
keep going.
she's a writer for the Gateway Pundit.
Yeah, Cassandra Fairbanks, my favorite blowbang.
Okay, so June 16th, 2021, she tweets, "Guess what, guys? Leaving to pick up a pet monkey in 12 hours. Dominic Capo on Twitter responds, "It's gonna throw poop at you, ... My aunt had one, ... He was cool, ... But he, ... How can I say this without getting banned? Played alone all over the furniture and rubbed it in my sister's hair. Good family Christmas. He ran out the door with his little elf suit on, never to be seen again."
And then slightly worried emoji.
Yeah, not like sincere worry, but like the slightly concerned emoji. So they dress this monkey in a little elf suit, and he's jacking off, rubbing in people's hair, and at some point they slip up and leave the door open for long enough for this
to escape.
Just little monkey to run out the door.
Santa's
and
naughtiest elf running back to the North Pole.
Yeah, no, like, again, this is like a recurring theme, with just these little monkeys causing havoc with bodily fluid, resisting their, I guess, pethood, and just leaving and running into the forest. Which,
honestly, kind of gives a new light to the whole Travis thing and how long they were able to keep Travis with them.
Yeah, I mean, they did have him zanned up, to be fair. He's on a couple bars, so...
Damn. To be zanned up right now and kidnapped to some weirdo's home in fucking wherever the hell they lived.
There's also, something interesting is Drake and Josh, which, first of all, I think everyone involved with that show is canceled by now. But,
is Josh canceled?
And when I say...
I know Drake did, like, grooming.
Yeah, okay, when I say canceled, I mean Drake is, like, arrested for, like, child sexual abuse, and Josh is just, like, a part of a TikTok influencer collective of, like, weird racist white guys or something.
Oh, is he, like, weird racist white guys?
I don't know.
If it was weird white guys...
They're one of those, like, prank YouTubers, like, frat dudes, so I'm assuming one of them has said, like, a slur at some point.
On camera.
I'm not verifying this.
We just gotta find
I'm not
it.
verifying this, but...
So,
it's very funny. There was two instances of primate actors on Drake and Josh. The first one was that episode where Drake and Josh buy Bobo the orangutan and accidentally sell it to a guy who eats orangutans.
I remember that episode.
And they have to like go and rescue the orangutan, and he's like wearing a funny outfit and stuff.
Yeah.
In the second episode, a couple of months before the Travis incident happened, actually, was Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh, and the main villain hates Christmas because when he was a child, he got a pet chimpanzee who, when he let him out of the cage, attacked him and pissed everywhere and jumped out of the window into the woods. Which, again, I'm assuming maybe Dan Schneider was one of those kids that had an experience with...
Oh, with the squirrel monkey?
Yeah.
That would be so good.
What are you posting in the chat, Greg?
Oh my god.
Is your mic on?
It is.
You're just being quiet on purpose.
I got a little distracted, and then I found a bunch of anti-Serbian art where the Serbs are depicted as chimps.
Oh, that's, I mean, not quite Christmassy, but yeah, I mean, that's certainly related. Oh yeah, Ethan, who I'm gonna interview for the pod at some point, as I'm gonna do like an interview episode at some point. Hold me to that.
I won't.
He was like a... Okay, well...
I
Alright,
won't
fair.
remember to.
But anyways, he was texting me that he found, like, he was going through the Library of Congress for mentions of like chimpanzees and primates. A lot of race science related to chimpanzees in the Library of Congress. So that could be an interesting conversation, I guess.
I mean, like... You know...
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, what, is that disapproval?
Were you doing
or...
Palpatine? What was that?
I was just,
We're not gonna endorse the race science. We're just gonna like.
Okay.
we're just gonna like,
I was like,
overview it and see how attitudes have changed. Yeah, we're gonna see how like attitudes have changed. Obviously, we're not gonna talk about it. Oh, well, I get it, but like, it's just interesting. I don't know. We'll go over it in the actual whenever I do the actual interview. But
let's just edit out this whole aside because this is not contributing shit. I just didn't know what the hell you were talking about.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, we were just talking about darling pet monkeys.
Well, no.
But yeah, no.
I mean, obviously, I would love to have
We have never once mentioned race science on this podcast ever.
I feel like we have with the Southern Italian thing.
No, yeah, that's what I was expecting.
That's not
Greg
race.
to do.
That's not race science. It's race fact.
Okay, there it is. There you go. That's what we wanted. All right, let's.
There's the content we needed.
Look me in the eye. I'm Southern Italian. Do you think I'm? Do you think? Do you think I really am deserving of the same rights as an Anglo-Saxon?
Good.
Yes, because I'm progressive and stuff.
As a Sicilian man.
I'm progressive and stuff. What a great line.
Yeah, of course.
Tagline of the podcast.
Yeah, of course. But,
Mark.
Mark, God. My dog is currently barking. I hope that doesn't get picked up, because apparently this...
I think it is, yeah.
Sounds like your dog is saying racial epithets at me.
I don't... Hopefully not.
Alright. Well, I just blew 5 minutes, so let's get back on track.
Well, no, I mean, that we can tie that into a Kofi question really quick if we want.
What's the Kofi question? Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear the
Remember,
race science Kofi question.
we talked about this on the Lost episode. BK the Man asked us, "What's the deal with Donkey Kong?" I was going off on a tangent about how all these fictional monkeys are like not even really based off of any real species, and then Greg mentioned once again that Donkey Kong.
Let me do it. I haven't
Curious
talked at all.
George. Yeah. Okay. No, okay. Yeah. You talk. You explain it.
I haven't contributed anything that's making it into the episode yet. So. So yeah. Kofi question guy. basically every cartoon character that you know and beloved from your childhood is based on a minstrel show. So minstrels were the most popular form of entertainment in most of the 19th century, which is basically white actors putting on blackface and acting like the stereotypical Darwinian savage.
And that popularity continued into like the early 20th century.
That popularity continued until we got to TV.
Yeah.
And then TV just continued to do it, but in animated format. So your favorite characters, Mickey Mouse, Curious George, all of them, they all look kind of vaguely similar when you look at their faces. They've got a dark head, and then their face looks like it's covered in makeup of some kind, and they've got big, exaggerated lips and noses and eyes. And then they're usually always wearing white gloves, and that is straight up a callback to slavery, when house slaves were not allowed to show their hands or touch things of white people with their hands, so they wore white gloves. So it was essentially the same as a white person touching their things. Same thing with Curious George and the Man in the Yellow Hat. The Man in the Yellow Hat is literally a white savior trying to civilize Africa. That's why he's dressed like he's on safari, even though he lives in New York City with Curious George. So there you go. That's why Donkey Kong looked the way Donkey Kong looked.
The thing also about Donkey Kong is that it is a riff of King Kong, which is like the white, the white panic of, black people kind of becoming incorporated more and more into society. King Kong is literally like an ape that captures a little white woman and terrorizes the city. The Empire State Building, the symbol of white establishment in the North, right? So King Kong, or Donkey Kong, comes from like this huge confluence of American racist media tropes that have made their way through animation and through animation into all over the world, basically.
Yeah, no, like Nintendo, when they were designing Jumpman and Donkey Kong, it's pretty obvious it took inspiration from, King Kong, but also Mario's white gloves, the minstrel gloves, which maybe because he's Italian, they needed to give him white gloves or something. Maybe, I don't know. It could be a coincidence, but I think, Greg, you also said that Nintendo based a lot of their early designs off of like the sort of Disney design like formula, which was also just all minstrel shit, right? Greg, you there?
I think you're muted.
I muted myself. I'm sorry. Let's just be very, very clear for just a moment. Not to wash an entire country, but Japanese culture is very, shall we say, conservative. And
I mean, especially during like,
especially
never mind, continue.
especially up until probably the late 90s. So a lot of these characters are literally racialized caricatures of the people of other people around the world. The Japanese culture, Japanese traditional culture is racist, just like white culture in America is racist at its core. It's racist. So the minstrel aesthetic was taken on to depict a European. It was taken on to depict Europeans and white people in the form of Mario and Luigi and all them. And it's the same thing with Bowser and Donkey Kong. Those are depictions of black people. Everybody is a caricature in those games. Nowadays, that connotation isn't there. That connotation probably wasn't even there when those characters were designed. It's a cultural thing, and it wasn't. I don't know how to I'm not trying to say we forgive or act like it's not like that. But that's just how characters were drawn there. They still do it now.
I mean, Dragon Ball, Mr. Popo, Jinx. You know all that stuff.
Nope, never watched Dragon Ball.
Yeah, anime and manga.
Have you seriously never watched?
Yeah,
I got laid instead.
Damn.
God damn it.
I also have not ever watched Red Dragon Ball, but I
Am
mean,
I gonna have to be the Dragon Ball representative on this podcast?
yes.
Alright, you can if you want.
I'll be the Gundam.
Goku is
representative.
literally an ape. Like, he comes from a species of ape people who can turn into a gigantic ape when they look at the full moon.
Yeah, because
They
he's
have
like Sun
monkey
Wukong.
tails.
We already had a
Yeah.
we already had a whole fucking episode about this. We can't
Yeah,
we can't go back
no-fap
to
thing. Okay, yeah, okay, continue.
but yeah. Huge amounts of Japanese animation and manga is, is like super horrifically depicts black and brown people. It's just, it's super apparent in things like Dragon Ball. And even like Usopp in One Piece has, there's like these caricatures are all over anime.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of Dragon Ball, a lot of the characters were straight up like Tien Shinhan, I'm pretty sure and Chaozu were like racist depictions of Chinese people, I'm pretty sure.
Mhm.
Pretty much everyone who
I mean, if there's anybody that the Japanese love to hate on, it's the Chinese.
Yeah.
Anybody that they love to depict horribly and terribly is the Chinese.
Also, the pig character is wearing a Red Guards uniform. I'm not sure what that like. Is that like a commentary on Mao? Maybe, I don't know.
Sorry, I don't think STP existed at this point.
I'm talking about the actual fucking Red Guards.
I know.
Yeah, no, I know. I was getting angry for the pod.
I was also like, listen, I also forgot the real Red Guards exist, and I was like, you mean the Red Guards that we had a problem? Like those? Like, I don't know how you
Red Guards Austin.
The Charlotte
Oh
Red
my
Guards
The
no longer exist. Fuck the Red Guards.
Yeah, what are they gonna do? Listen to a podcast about monkeys and hear shit talk? Anyways, they don't listen to podcasts. Oh yeah, what's a good segue into talking about monkey tits?
There we go.
Well, I think you just did it.
Well, okay, yeah. So, this came up more naturally in the Lost recording, but at the zoo I worked at, there was a little monkey named Abu. Did you just launch Hearts of Iron 4?
It's been open this whole time.
It just showed up for me that you launched it. I was like, you son of a bitch.
And so what if I'm doing a little video game and
You're not
I'm
devoting your full attention to the pod.
I'm currently
I can't believe
doing
you.
my job. I'm working.
Okay, that's funny.
Right.
But
As if anybody doesn't know, my name is Gregory Mateo. I work for Goldman Sachs. My social security number is
I'm not gonna stop you.
no well
no, continue. By all means.
9.
Uh-huh.
What are you gonna do? Open a credit
How
card,
far are you
buddy?
gonna-
I've already hit my limits.
Oh my god. But anyways, as I was saying, the zoo I worked at had a little monkey named Abu. Yes, like Abu from Aladdin. Probably also wasn't that like a racist thing?
I don't know. I still
Disney.
find Abu adorable. So
Probably.
Yeah, well,
Aladdin
let
was
it slide,
kind
I
of a
guess.
very the whole Aladdin thing was a pretty racist endeavor in and of itself.
oh yeah.
We're not going to get into specifics here because we will
I'm gonna
derail this
start.
podcast back into Indian geopolitics.
Yeah, okay,
I'm
let's-
gonna start caping for Aladdin right now.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's move on to the monkey tits story. Okay, so there is this monkey Abu was raised in a circus as a circus performer, and I believe they gave it rather than like capuchin breast milk because it's a capuchin. Rather than
He's
give
Kaboom.
that like that was horrible. Anyways, I can't even get okay. So they gave this capuchin monkey. I believe it was either, I believe it was cow milk, which has, to my knowledge, or at least according to the zoo, a lot more estrogen than capuchin breast milk would have. So, being bottle fed this stuff its entire, like, young monkey life, led to this completely male capuchin named Abu developing very large breasts. And when I say very large breasts, I mean those things were thanging. That like there was a female capuchin in the same like what do you call it? Enclosure, and it if that capuchin had like a B cup, then Abu had like a triple D cup or something. I don't know monkey cup sizes, to be honest. I'm not going to start speculating about them, but
you measure like at the waist and like you measure like the under breast part right there. Then you measure like when it's like most naturally largest, and then the amount of difference there is where you get the cup size. So next time you see Abu, just fucking take measurements.
I'll have to head back to that particular zoo and just ask, can I measure your monkey's tits?
I want to buy him a nice gift for Valentine's Day. That's Victoria's Secret. Okay,
she's a monkey?
Yeah, it's a capuchin named Abu with really big tits.
No, I mean, they were like gigantic. I think I still have pictures of it. Wait, what did you say?
No, just your insistence.
A booby.
A booby. Yeah, no, I called him a boob a couple of times. I don't think he liked it. He tried
but when
to,
you said it wasn't funny.
Well, yeah, no, he didn't find it funny.
God. Stop for 1 minute. That was the most defeated chuckle I've ever fucking heard. You just... I can feel
like I'm a broken man.
I can feel you sighing. You're like,
like, yeah. But
Did you call Abu a boob to his face?
Yeah, no, that's what I was getting at. No, I called Abu a boob to his face, and I was kind of close to his little like thing when I said it, and he like
his dick?
Got not his fucking penis. I meant his enclosure, his little area.
His little what?
I was his enclosure. Like, I'm not gonna say cage because I know that all these animals are technically in cages, but it's not fun or nice to call them cages because what the hell else are you supposed to put them in? I mean, maybe like if that place could afford like. No, not even that. But I don't. Either way,
fancier cages.
Yeah,
that's the only other solution to a cage.
Like, look again. No primate's life in captivity will ever be perfect. I mean, they're all basically open air prisons. But I mean, if you release them into the world, they're just gonna die. So I mean,
that's pretty
like
fucked up,
this particular zoo was all like surrendered pet animals. One of them was chained up to a tree in someone's backyard.
Oh, Lord.
Trailer home in South Carolina. So he's doing better in the zoo than he is there.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Yeah, no, it's again, don't keep a pet monkey. But
I still think
what I was
cool
saying with
for us to have a pod monkey.
I could treat a monkey right.
Like a little capuchin monkey, like the monkey from Night at the Museum.
Yeah, we'll have to do an episode about like primate actors or something too, because those are being increasingly phased out.
Amy Good Gorilla.
What?
Amy.
Yeah, I don't...
Amy Good Gorilla. You know that motherfucking scene? Hold up. I got you.
No,
I got you. Hold the fuck up.
Anyway, while Greg's looking into that, I was just gonna say I was close to Abu's cage when I called him a boob, and he ripped my glasses and mask off of my face, and he almost stole them, but luckily they just kind of fell.
Tasered him.
They did not taser the monkey.
Congo. You never heard of the movie Congo?
I'm not sure.
It has Tim Curry in it.
The only thing I know from Tim Curry is Rocky Horror and that one game he was in where he says the only place that capitalism hasn't touched.
Congo.
Space.
Yeah, with the dramatic pause. You gotta have a dramatic pause.
Congo.
1995 American science fiction action adventure film loosely based on Michael Crichton's 1980 novel the same name. This is boring. I feel like
Michael Crichton's book Congo. Nah, it's got super smart gorillas in it.
Like sort of like Planet of the Apes.
No, sort of like stupider than the Planet of the Apes, smarter than your average mountain gorilla.
So okay, just like
Congo,
literally
where
just-
you are the endangered species.
that is its tagline.
Congo.
That's incredible. We need to bring back like 90s film taglines.
Congo. Congo.
Produced by Kathleen Kennedy. She's made improvements, I suppose.
Congo.
Past
We'll have to do
couple
like
decades.
we'll have to do pod movie nights, honestly. Like
We
just
should
like
watch-
set up a room.
We should definitely watch Congo.
You just
'Cause
keep
it's-
saying Congo over and over again.
Congo.
Is it fun to say, Greg? Are you having a fun time?
Congo.
Congo received negative reviews. Negative reviews performed better than expected at the box office.
So they knew it was bad, or
Well, it was just it was so funny.
Is this a comedy?
Congo. No. This is not a comedy at all.
It's just really funny though.
It's Congo.
10 minutes of Greg saying Congo for the pod.
Oh, from the best-selling author of Jurassic Park. That's why they made
Yeah,
this
it's Michael
movie.
Crichton, man.
What?
Oh yeah.
Okay, am I supposed to fucking
They
know
they
who-
thought they could do Jurassic
know
Park but
fucking
for monkeys.
anything?
Wait, no, Jurassic Park but with Gigantopithecus. Haven't we talked about this?
Have
No.
they done that? Are they gonna do it? Because I would
No,
watch
but we
the
should
shit
do
out of
it. Like we should do it. We should do like a radio play, a guerrilla radio play.
Who do you think we are?
What? What the fuck has happened to you, Austin? What is this?
I don't know.
Insane leap in ambition and desire. Just have-
Speaking of the Congo, you guys ever seen that movie about the Congo on Netflix called The Siege of Shadowville?
No.
It's
No.
about these these Irish UN peacekeepers who they sent to the Congo in the 60s, after we killed Lumumba.
Sure.
Lumumba. You should
Yeah.
know who Lumumba is.
I'm very familiar.
Okay, so after we killed Lumumba, we sent a bunch of peacekeepers there to, guard the diamond mines. That's about it. That's what they were doing. Nah, it's a good film. I think you would both.
Is that
enjoy
really
it.
all you have? Is that
You
really
like war
all?
movies?
I thought you were going in the direction of the Virunga movie on Netflix.
What the hell
But
are you
that
talking
takes-
about?
The one about the gorillas, but I just realized the Virunga National Park is in Rwanda, I'm pretty sure.
There's a movie
I
about
thought
gorillas?
Greg was going in any direction, but he just didn't do.
He went in no direction.
I don't know what you fucking
just
want
kind of
from me,
stopped
man. I was
talking
just-
halfway through his description of this movie.
It was it's a good movie. It's got
Is it
Irish.
just like a boring movie where like some people do some things and nothing really happens?
Do you think I'm boring?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think I'm boring, Chandran?
Yeah, you have
Do
a
you?
poli-sci degree.
Oh god.
You know what?
Is this gonna be the unraveling of the pod?
We made
Are we
like
witnessing
6
this?
episodes.
some nasty beef in the 6th episode.
Hey, and
Just
I can
tore us
talk shit
apart.
now. I can talk shit now because I have a degree now.
I have a degree. Shit.
I graduated, bitches. I got my degree. in
I'm getting my monkey degree next semester.
Hell
I really
yeah.
want to get a PhD. Okay, let me rephrase. I don't want to get a PhD. That's a lot of work. But I really want to get a PhD so that I can call it a poop hurling disorder.
A what?
A what?
PhD, a poop hurling disorder.
You
Oh.
want to get a
I thought-
whippoorwill.
Yeah, like you know how gorillas throw poop?
Yeah,
No.
I thought you said poop purling, like
No,
pearls of-
like hurling. Hurl. Like
yeah,
to chuck.
Yeah, you're turtling.
So, I mean, if you got a PhD for a bit that bad, I think that would be really like impressive
I
and
think I
genuinely
would
like a
not
feat.
respect you.
What you don't respect getting a PhD for a bit? I think it'd be funny.
I agree.
To who?
I agree with Austin.
Who would that be
Says
funny
me.
to?
I would,
Me?
I could. Yeah, no, I could tell people that specific joke, and then like, I go through like, Slumdog Millionaire flashbacks of my life, and you know what I mean.
No,
Okay, well,
no, and I refuse to like give you anything on this.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna purposely fucking sandbag what you're trying to say because
Sandbag bit out of spite.
this is the shittiest bit I've ever fucking
This isn't a bit. This is something I'm really gonna do one day.
life. I'm really gonna do it. It's not a
Hey,
bit.
I
I
mean-
swear.
Listen, I'm getting my master's, potentially PhD. So you know
In
what? Austin?
what?
English still.
Shut up! You can't make fun of me with your stupid fucking degree.
Hey, you know what? I think Greg's got a PhD, a player-hating degree.
I'll tear this pod down right now. Ruin all of our fucking evenings.
How do we even like pitch this episode to people? Like what even?
It's the
about-
Chimp Smith special.
Does
We
this-
talked
One
about
of
Christmas
you
for
names a
like
single
half of it.
funny thing. I dare you. I dare one of you to make a joke that lands.
Damn.
I have a funny
No, you
anecdote.
don't.
Yeah.
Let me try
You
it,
might
though.
have an anecdote.
You
Okay,
don't have
let
a
me
funny
try it.
anything.
Look, I think the player-hating degree one was
Yeah, we were cackling, man.
Chandran.
I
liked
was.
it.
Damn, dog, you got the whole squad laughing.
Look, I got 2/3 of the squad laughing. That's-
Doesn't
I'm a-
matter if you make yourself laugh, you fucking dork.
Counts
Okay.
to me.
To be fair, I think the person you should be trying
To
to
be
make laugh
fair.
is yourself. Is yourself.
That
You-
sounds like something
yeah.
that a fucking baby would say. I actually think it's funnier if you find it in your own heart.
Then
That's
you
how
know,
you
you'll
fucking sound.
always stay true to yourself. You'll never sell out.
Why don't you sell out to some bitches? You need to sell out to some bitches, man.
Sell you out like prostitution.
I'm gonna prostitute myself out.
I'll slut you out to some bitches, man. Sorry, my girlfriend tapped her bracelet that lights up. It says she misses me, so I gotta tap mine back so she knows I miss her
You
too.
guys have little matching bracelets. Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, they got like a
Oh,
little
that's-
light on them, and like it's connected to your phone. So every time she taps the bracelet or I tap the bracelet, hers lights up and it like vibrates.
Aw,
Yeah, it's,
Like how intense is the vibration?
yeah.
like
How-
are you leading up to a joke? Because it's already just trash. It's like a little buzz.
I wasn't implying anything.
I wasn't implying anything.
Look, you made the same exact joke.
You can't fucking
You
do
just
this, Greg.
did like 10 minutes ago with the toothbrush.
I can do whatever the fuck I want. You see, you're not understanding the difference between you and me.
That reminds me. Someone sent me an ask on Tumblr that said Greg is the alpha to your omega.
I'm the
Oh
alpha
my
of
God.
this entire podcast. I'm the alpha of this podcast. That's the difference.
Wait.
Does anyone know what
oh,
that means?
okay. I get to explain this to Austin. How lovely. Okay, so have you ever
I
heard of this thing
top
called? Have you ever heard of this thing called omegaverse?
Yeah, I've been on.
I thought that was like a Marvel Cinematic Universe thing.
I'm just like the brash old man of the podcast.
You are. Anyway.
That hurt a little.
You said it. You did it to yourself.
I'm gonna beat your ass, huh, motherfucker.
Okay. I don't really know that much about Omegaverse because I'm a normal person. I kind of just have cultural osmosis because there's a lot of not normal people around me, as presented by the podcast I'm on currently.
Yeah, I like
that's fair.
Dr. Oz.
What?
I know he's
Anyway.
a Republican and a piece of shit, but vote Dr. Oz for Senate, Pennsylvania.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Where did
Dr.
this?
Oz-
What?
Dr.
Where
Oz
is
is
this
running
coming
for.
from?
Dr. Oz is running for Senate.
Are you just saying shit that you're seeing on your timeline?
You know. I was Dr. Oz's patient once.
Shut the fuck up! No way.
Yeah. Okay. When I was 5 years old, you guys know this probably that I had a heart surgery when I was 5 years old, right?
I didn't know this.
No. This has never been said.
What are you fucking talking about, man?
I've been it out for years. Y'all have had to have heard this eventually, like in passing.
Heard it from
Okay.
who?
No.
I don't like keep it under wraps. Okay, anyway. Okay, so when I was
it's
like
not like we went
5
to
years
school
old.
together.
When I was 5 years old, I had like this totally still unknown thing happen to me, where I had like this mass inside my heart, on the back of my pericardium, and like fluid
What's
building up
that?
around it. The pericardium is a little sac that like holds fluid for your heart, basically, right? On the inside of mine, I had a mass growing in there. It was like putting pressure on my heart, and the fluid wasn't like draining properly. So I had like 12 ounces of just this fluid building up in my chest, pressing down on my heart, right?
Right, totally.
I like, you know, like this was like very, this was like life and death shit here, okay?
Okay.
I was 5 years old, and I was going to the doctors. I was sick. I was feeling bad. None of the doctors knew what was happening. They thought I had a virus, maybe. My mom was super insistent something was wrong. So she goes to this hospital. They look at my heart. They say, something's wrong with his heart. We don't know what it is. So she calls up Dr. Oz and gets a consultation with
Like
Dr.
personally?
Oz. I mean, it was 2005. You know, things worked
I
differently
didn't even
back
know
then.
Dr. Oz had a PhD. I didn't like. I thought
He's
it,
a real
I thought he was
doctor.
just a guy.
He's a real doctor, and he's
He's just
actually
a real shitty doctor.
he's a cardiologist specifically, which is why she like, you know, tried to get in touch with him. I think she did. And I don't think I met Dr. Oz, but I think like my shit was like my medical records were given to him, and he like went over it, and he was like, yeah, nothing, it's all fine. And then I went to an actual cardiologist at UNC, and they found out that I was gonna die, so they cut me open real quick. And but yeah,
So Dr. Oz looked at your heart mass and was like, "Yeah, that's probably fine."
Dr. Oz was like, yeah, this kid's gonna be fine. You know, it's all good. But yeah, I guess I was technically Dr. Oz's patient. You know.
Are you flexing on us right now?
I am flexing on you a little
You know,
bit, I think.
Dr. Oz
Yeah.
is like an anti-vaxxer.
You know what? I'm an anti-vaxxer.
Well, I mean, wait, what? What's going on?
Get off the pod.
I'm trying really fucking hard to come up with a pun here. I kind of walked into it, I was like trying to figure out the punchline.
It's really crazy how you guys are just not funny when you're put up to it, huh?
I'm like,
Like when somebody says say something funny and then the two of you just fumble around like fucking blind kids.
For $5, name a woman.
Helen Keller.
See, that wasn't that easy.
Well, was he trying to name
was-
a woman that we should respect or one that I want to laugh at?
Oh my
Keller.
god.
I was blindsided by the Billy on the Street bit you just did. Out of nowhere, with no fucking warning.
What's Billy on the street?
I was proving a point.
You don't know Billy Eichner? Billy on the Street?
No, because I'm saying it once again. I'm just funny. I don't need to be inspired.
I don't. What the fuck does that mean?
It means you guys suck.
I don't know how to explain Billy. I think he just has a whole show about him going up to random people on the street, and he's Billy.
Are we talking about Nardwar?
No, Narwhal doesn't do this. Narwhal interviews people.
Yeah, but like he just attacks people.
Yeah, but like he attacks people
Yeah, like with his
pointedly.
teeth and
like
claws.
like Nardwar calls their guy and like makes an appointment and then does it.
Who?
Nardwar? What?
Where's this bit going?
Nowhere.
Okay.
Fucking dead bit.
Well, if you want me to circle back around, I'll go back to the anecdote I was gonna tell when
Circle
Greg
my nuts,
challenged me
bitch.
to say something.
Oh yeah, you did have an anecdote. Oh, also yeah, some dude just also told you, Austin, to your face that he thinks Greg should impregnate you, basically.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah, I think the Omegas are like dudes who can get pregnant. They're like
What
wolves.
the hell are you
They're
talking
wolf
about?
dudes.
Omegaverse.
You're
Omegaverse.
Tumblrifying this. Hold on.
Tumblr. It was from Tumblr. Listen,
I
Well, it
gotta
was a
look it up.
Tumblr-esque.
I don't know much about
Omegaverse.
Omegaverse, but I know
Alpha
there's
Alpha
Alpha and Omegas.
Omega. I'm looking
And
it up.
Omegas are dudes, and they have slick, and they get
Just for 1 fucking second.
impregnated by the Alpha.
Alphas are the highest rank / type in the Omegaverse. They are very protective of what's theirs and can be highly aggressive. Alphas have many things that differentiate them from the other types, ranging from physical characteristics, psychological attributes, and physiologies. One of the common traits is the knot at the base of an alpha's member. I'm gonna
Like
keep
their
reading.
like their penis?
I'm gonna keep reading.
Yep,
The
yes,
knot is a
keep
bundle of muscles that expand when the alpha is close to climaxing and is pushed into the omega
What?
to lock themselves in to ensure the omega catches.
Huh?
Regarding alpha females, they lack the penis, obviously. So in place of the penis, theirs is a retractable member. Huh? Female alphas, however, cannot become pregnant, so the womb doesn't exist. Alphas usually have
This
a
is
strong, musky scent, can confirm, and sometimes smell of different spices, also can confirm.
Do you also
This
have the
scent can
knot at
induce
the base of
heats.
your dick?
This
Should we
scent
confirm that
can
one real quick?
Can I finish? This scent can induce heats in omegas or arouse them. They are always on top during reproduction. We're gonna skip beta because that sucks. We're gonna skip all of these. We're gonna go right to omegas. Omegas are the last on our list. Omegas go into heats, increasing their fertility or one of the times they can catch.
I'm feeling very fertile right now.
Female omega's anatomy is the same, and nothing unique or special is needed during the birthing process. Male
Males, on the other hand, are a bit more complicated. Males lacking the female, lacking the reproductive organs females have, is made up with the anal cavity serving as both used for natural processes like waste removal, as well as the uterus. When a male omegas become pregnant, they usually have a C-section for them to be removed.
I didn't. I'm gonna be honest.
Shut
I
up,
didn't know.
I'm not done yet. One key thing of omegas is their heats. This is a time when their sexual arousal is through the roofs.
And their sex glands are the most important. The reason being is so the omega in heat can attract a suitable mate to not them. However, omegas can function properly while in heat, but they experience irritation, high sexual arousal, labored breathing, high body temperatures, and secretion of large amounts of something called slick. Yes, so with that out of the way, on to some of the words I mentioned above, and just the next one. We're just going to scroll down a little bit. Slick, here's the definition.
Why do we keep reading about this?
I'm not done.
I
Slick
get it.
is-
I get it now.
I'm not done.
I got owned.
We gotta
I
keep
am
going,
not
Austin. We
finished.
gotta keep going.
Slick is a substance secreted by omegas when in heat.
It is a sweet-smelling fluid that is semi-translucent. When tasted, it is very sweet. Slick is basically a form of self-lubrication for omegas. Hold on just 1 minute. I'm just going to go through here. Body types. Alphas have masculine frames and bodies. Omegas are smaller and petite.
Oh, God,
I wish we could go back to talking about monkeys now.
Sorry, I'm reading. Looking.
You're breeding?
You're breeding?
Fucking
I'm
holy
about to-
shit!
I'm about to be.
What a goddamn slap.
All right, now the bit was worth it.
Hold on. I can't. Why can't I copy and paste pictures from Wattpad? What the fuck?
I feel like Dune went downhill since Frank Herbert stopped writing them. When they started introducing like the knots and stuff, that was
Yeah, once they started getting into what the here we go. This is what you look like, Austin.
yeah, that's exactly what I look like.
No. Here I have a picture of an omega from the Wattpad.
Are these like wolves or cats or?
I don't know, but here's
that
the
a
picture.
monkey?
Here's the picture of
It's
the
like-
omega from Wattpad.
It's like I think it's like
That is an anime cat boy.
yeah.
That's you.
I think
It's not me.
it's like some framework that fanfic writers apply to every single thing.
I'm not a
Every
cat boy. I'm a
media-
chimp boy.
Oh my god. Jeez, you said that out loud into a microphone. Clip that one.
The full wolf system. Consider the hierarchy of this system like this for primary/secondary genders. Alpha, delta, beta, gamma. What's the one after that? Alpha, theta, delta.
Oh no, Omicron's
Omega.
probably coming.
Sigma
Omega. Oh, sigma's in there, but it's still below alpha.
Sigma is in fact not above alphas, as
All
the
right.
manosphere would like you to believe. The fanfic writers understand it.
Listen,
I'm
are we gonna do an entire episode of comparing the omegaverse to chimp social hierarchies?
I'm just gonna.
I mean,
Or
are
is
you
it-
interested in doing that now? Is that
No, I'm
guys
just because if not, then we
you
should
go.
go back to talking about the fucking chimps. Oh, this is horrible words to read. I don't like any of those words. Chandra, are you still editing this episode? Is that still?
I thought I was editing this episode.
Yeah,
but,
Greg,
You are not editing this episode. I'm vetoing that right
leaving
now.
everything in.
oh fuck?
I would just leave it all in because it would be funny.
I've like only
You can
known-
leave some of it in, but this is entirely too much discuss. My grandma listens to this.
Your
Well,
grandma's
she's
gonna love this
gonna-
part. It's gonna
she's-
be her favorite part.
Your grandma's gonna love to learn that you're getting topped by me.
Listen, I'll be sure to steer clear of Salt Lake City.
Has your grandma heard about me getting my dick sucked in Crocs?
No, that was the lost episode.
Oh.
Remember?
I got
Okay,
my
I'm not gonna
Crocs on.
elaborate.
Okay,
I got my Crocs on and my cock.
we don't have time to talk about you getting your dick sucked in Crocs, do we?
Crocs
No, we do
on,
not.
cock out.
Okay, no. I want to go back to that anecdote. You never let me finish my funny anecdote.
Oh, I'm sorry. Funnier stuff was happening.
Well, now that you said that, it's not going to be funny.
It wasn't going to be funny when you said it before.
Well,
I'm so sorry. This is just it's too good. Like you're just.
I'm getting my ass.
It's
I'm
so
getting my
good.
ass beat in this podcast. This is.
I'm sorry. It's
Something's
so,
happening to it.
It's so fucking. It's so easy to just like trip you up. I just.
But anyways, that Cassandra Fairbanks. If you look at her profile now, her profile picture is a picture of her with a spider monkey, like hugging it, and it's wearing clothes, and she has a little like banner around her profile picture, like those things that get added to Facebook profile pictures.
You think she fucks the monkey?
No,
I'm just asking.
Okay, well, now you put an idea into my head, but
Oh, what are you horny about it?
No.
I'm sorry. This is just. There's so much good. There's just so much.
I'm
fucking
getting my
content
ass beat here.
Just whooping your ass in the reply. They beating your ass in the quote retweets.
But yeah, no, her little banner says something about
It says save
ban
animals,
PETA,
ban PETA.
save animals, ban PETA.
She's got a little.
So I'm assuming that she's getting into trouble with PETA for owning a spider monkey, which I honestly, that thing is either going to get its teeth surgically removed by her at some point, or it's going to beat the living shit out of her. Because at the zoo I worked at, again, these were all surrendered pets. The spider monkey exhibit was some guy who tried to keep like 10 spider monkeys as like a little colony in his home for some ungodly reason, and they kept biting him, so he had all their teeth surgically removed. So now they just have to gum down all their food. That's not the funny part.
Are you sure?
But
She
fucking, it was my job a couple of times because I was like the new guy to go to their enclosure and feed them peanut butter sandwiches, and these spider monkeys lost their fucking shit over peanut butter sandwiches. I don't know if you know this, but spider monkeys have prehensile tails.
Ooh,
and
lovely.
What's that mean?
They can
They can grab things with
reach
it.
through the bars and grab you with their tails.
Like hard?
Yeah, hard. Like, I was trying to feed them the sandwiches, and one of them snuck up on me and reached through the bars with its tail, yanked the bowl of peanut butter sandwiches, and spilled them all over the ground. And when I went down to pick them up, this is something that you learn if you ever try to feed monkeys.
Getting
If you
bullied
drop
by
something,
spider-
if
When
you
I
drop
reached down, when
something,
you reached down to pick him up, he put his knot in you.
no, that did not happen.
Get domed by a spider monkey.
Absolutely not.
Real bottom energy from you today.
This is being thrusted onto a fucking god.
Yeah, it
No,
is being
hold on. No.
Hi, Allison's grandma.
It is. It is being upheaved onto me.
Unto me.
Yeah,
unto
but no.
you.
Something you'll learn if you ever try to feed monkeys is if they knock something out of your hands and it's on the ground,
It's
it is
theirs.
now theirs. And if you try to pick it up, they will scream at you, like fucking screech. So I just had to let them get the peanut butter sandwiches off the ground instead of handing to them.
Well, that's
handing
real
it to
pussy
them all
shit,
nice.
huh, buddy?
What am I gonna do? Like have a monkey strangle me with its tail?
It would be pretty on brand for today for you.
Fuck. I've seen monkeys unplug power cords with their tails
That's
just
wild.
because they're being shitheads. But
I don't think you should be allowed to call a monkey a shithead. I don't think they know any better.
okay, yeah, that's fair. I guess they're just mischievous, is what I meant to say.
Yeah. What?
Oh, the Chandran posted
Yeah.
Cassandra's Twitter, a gash on her wrist And she has commented, like a platform for monkey jumping.
Can
Like
I just say,
What the fuck?
Cassandra got some real undefined arms and wrists.
Uh-huh.
Cassandra
Okay.
needs to, like-
She's gonna get torn the fuck up by that thing.
Cassandra,
Like,
go do some fucking forearm curls or something.
Also,
keep an eye on @Cassandra Rules on Twitter just to see how this monkey is fucking terrorizing her.
Also, I do want to, I don't know who Cassandra Fairbanks is. The first tweet on her timeline right now is her talking about how hot J.K. Rowling is.
Uh-oh,
I'm
turf
assuming
alert.
she's a fucking terrible person.
Turf alert,
Yeah.
turf alert.
Gateway pundit writer.
I don't know what that means, but
It's Gateway Pundit is. I don't think I've ever seen a good article come from that, to my knowledge. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna assume it's all bad.
Do you read the Gateway often?
No, I just when people
Yeah, big fan of
dunk,
it.
you know, when people dunk on articles in the quote tweets. That's the only reason I know about the Gateway
Nah,
Pundit.
I don't know.
I've never seen that happen.
I've never been online. Please tell me what it's like to go on the internet.
the beginning of Greg's Kaczynski arc. Speaking of Kaczynski, Kaczynski now
Kaczynski?
lives in North Carolina with us.
He does. Ted
Yeah,
is a free
I'm
man.
sending him a fucking letter. I'm asking him about his opinion on like chimp conservation
Free
and like.
Ted.
Well, I don't know if I'll include that in the letter, but
Free my boy Ted. He did nothing wrong.
I don't think they will let me interview him for the pod, but writing a letter would be just as
Honk
good
if
he
you
responded.
agree the Industrial Revolution and its consequences were a disaster for mankind.
But
And it's
yeah,
just me leaning into the horn.
hold on a second. Give me a
Rip
brief
to
moment.
Bro.
God, fuck. Okay, I want to give Austin his moment.
You guys shut the hell up!
Oh my god, we gotta keep that in.
Why does he sound like a Muppet?
Oh, did you hear that? Did I forget to mute my microphone?
you shut the hell up? Can you shut the hell up, please?
I remember this so clearly, but Austin always sounds like a Muppet when he screams. Cause I remember when the Red Guard were like fucking with us that forever ago. You were screaming at them while eating a chicken tender, and you sounded like
Kermit the
straight out of
Frog.
fucking Sesame Street.
Having a chicken
I forgot to
tendy.
mute my mic. But sorry you had to hear that.
I'm not. That's the funniest shit I've heard all day.
So there you go, Austin. You were funny. You did it.
Yeah, but I wasn't laughing with you. Hate to be that guy, but yeah, take what you
sorry,
can get.
I'm still dealing with the residual family.
Pain of being alive. God,
after
every
Christmas,
time
but,
you make that defeated sigh, you're just like, oh.
Oh yeah, what I was gonna talk about is sorry, I'm just laughing about the Kermit voice now. When you mentioned Cassandra getting her back.
Rainbows have nothing to hide. Oh, hi, everybody. Rainbow connection.
I'm
is
fucking
only
cackling
a
right now.
feeling. Rainbows have nothing to hide. I can still hear the banjo. I haven't seen that movie in like 10 years. I can still see him on the boat with the banjo just dum 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 dum.
Real quick, Austin, what is it that you do to your face when you scream that makes you sound like that?
It's something in my throat. I don't know. It's
He turns into a little green puppet.
I'm too nice to like put my whole throat into yelling angrily sometimes. So
Put your whole gawk on it, man.
so sometimes when I'm trying to like politely scream at someone or like remain cool, I just do a funny Kermit voice, and it's completely involuntary at this point.
Yeah, y'all, I just heard some terrible fucking news. Dwayne Johnson
Kermit's
has
dead.
announced that there's no chance he will return to the Fast and Furious franchise.
Who the fuck is that?
Poor
Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
What the
I thought,
fuck?
I thought you said like somebody the fuck else. I was like, who the fuck is Wayne Wayne who?
This entire Chimpsmith special has been me like fighting for my fucking life to talk about monkeys,
Getting
and you guys
shit
are
on.
just like, hey, you hear Dwayne the Rock Johnson isn't doing Fast and Furious anymore?
To be fair, Austin, you did like blow your whole fucking load the first like 20 minutes. You hit every single topic back to back to back with no.
Yeah, you
no
were
breaks.
so fucking dedicated to like making sure we didn't fuck it up like we did last time.
I still have other content. Like I was going to talk
Name
about how
one
spider
funny thing.
spider monkeys have gigantic clitorises.
I would love to hear about that.
That's just Christmas content.
Well, yeah. So, yeah, no. Female spider monkeys have very long, dangling clitorises.
Oh, they dangle.
Yeah, no, they are like like people frequently mistake female spider monkeys for male spider monkeys because the male, like the penis on the male spider monkeys, is sort of like sequestered away, hidden and flaccid. But female spider monkeys, those things are
Banging.
swangin'.
They be dripping and
There's-
shit.
No, they don't do that.
Are they
Say it.
they squirters? Are they on the cream team?
Like I've never seen it happen, so I don't know what to tell you.
Well, you've never seen it happen because you're normally eating dirt at the moment. You're
I fucking swear to God.
what does it feel like?
I am not getting fucked by a monkey.
I would like to motion that we entitle this episode "The Rainbow Connection."
The subtitle can be Chimpsmith episode. I assumed we were gonna title it like Merry Chimpsmith, but now it's gotta just be. Now it's gotta be whatever.
The
Greg
Rainbow
says.
Connection New Year's special.
Yep. Sounds good.
Or we can just put Chimpsmith special in parentheses. But yeah, no, I was my professor just specified at some point that female spider monkeys are like very into sexual relations because of this. Like it's a very sensitive organ for them.
You saying that they super horny all the time?
I'm assuming that's the implications of this.
Well, what are you insinuating?
Well, Greg, remember when you were asking if Cassandra was having sex with a spider monkey?
You
Who's
weren't, but
Cassandra?
you should be asking that question. Who's Cassandra? What the fuck do you mean?
I'm just gonna gaslight
Are
the
we-
shit out of both of you. Just I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Are we liable to be like sued for defamation if we continue this line of inquiry?
No.
All right, then you know what? Maybe.
None of the actions reflected in this pod represent our opinion on characters, real or fake.
Y'all, she made another tweet talking about how hot J.K. Rowling is in the time between.
Honestly, if you want to fuck J.K. Rowling, you don't even get my respect.
Okay, let me read the captions because it's so horrific. So every time J.K. Rowling is in my feed, I'm just like, holy crap, that woman is so pretty. She has the classic glam thing going on.
Yeah, I'm always saying that.
What the fuck, Austin?
No, I was saying that. Okay, no.
He's so nervous now, Chandra.
no, hold on, no, hold on here.
I don't know, bro. What you talking about?
Yeah, okay, so I did a quick. I wasn't sure if the gateway.
Hey,
Pundit
what
was
that mouth do, pretty thing?
What the fuck?
I don't know. The Gateway Pundit, I think it's
Damn, girl, you shit with that ass.
What are you talking about? Who are you
J.K.
talking
Rowling? Is that
Are
directed
you-
to J.K.
Are
Rowling?
you talking about spider monkeys? Are you
Do you
talking about
not
J.K. Rowling? Are you
don't
talking about
wanna-
Austin?
You don't want to
don't-
hate. You guys don't want to hate fuck J.K. Rowling. What?
No.
No.
Why not?
What the fuck
I-
are you talking about?
The fuck are you talking about? You calling
How
me a
did the-
bitch right now?
You know, I remember like pitching this episode recording session, being like, "Yeah, we had a failed attempt, so now we can only
Now we'll
have
do a
like
good
a
one."
more." We'll do a good one. It won't get off track. It won't get
Yeah.
derailed.
It's the Christmas special, man. Have a heart.
Nothing has been in
We're
the
gonna-
holiday
we're gonna-
spirit.
We're gonna put on a
It's been in the
2-hour
holiday spirit for me and Chandran. We're having a good one over here.
Yeah, as long as you guys are happy.
That's a pretty Omega thing to say.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna fucking hang up.
Hey man, we love you. We love you. We love you. We love you.
I'm gonna insert the Discord tone.
Every time I make a funny, you.
We just got we gotta keep like we gotta keep track of we gotta keep like a tally of every time I've been fucking owned in this episode.
It's just like since minute 1. We've just been dunking on you. Now, I'm so sorry that we've been dunking on you nonstop.
No, it's too much.
Well, my gift for Christmas would be everyone pitying me and sending me money on Ko-fi.
Wow, it's pretty fucked up of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, don't actually do that. I don't care. But speaking of Ko-fi, we did get another left message. I assume the final left message. It was like $5, and they sent us.
What is
this money
Lef a
and-
fucking wizard? Why would that be the last thing we get from Lef?
I don't know.
I
I
don't know.
It seemed like it seemed.
I
it seemed
don't
like a
know.
good
Why would
send-
that be the last thing we get? I don't know.
Also, I feel like Left is single-handedly bankrolling us.
What do you mean,
At this
bankroll?
point.
We are fucking broke.
Exactly.
We don't
We only
have.
have one bankroller.
Yeah, I mean,
That's the problem.
Yeah, no. They sent us a link to a curse removal PDF on Etsy. We were gonna do that, but it was really complicated. It had like some chants and like some ingredients that you needed, like fucking
Also-
like black poppy seeds.
And we were way too busy just making fun of Austin.
well, yeah, and also the fucking holiday times. Who has time to just like be like, hey, grandma, sorry, I gotta go lift a curse real quick with my pals. I think this is a sufficient enough
Anyway.
Chimpsmas episode. You guys
Anyway.
dunked on me for an
Well,
hour
do you
and
want
a
to?
half.
Do you want to dunk on us real quick? Like,
Yeah.
You've
Put some
broken
jabs
my
out there.
spirit.
I'm gonna open the floor for you to dunk on me now. That's what I thought, everybody. All right, great
All right.
episode.
Wait, no, okay, no, I have one, but I wasn't sure if it was too mean or not.
Are you
After
gonna
the
call
first-
me bald?
No, after the
Because
first
I'll kill
episode,
myself.
After the first episode, someone sent an anonymous hate message that said your podcast was okay, but Greg wasn't funny.
Have you had that in the back pocket this whole fucking time?
I never
the
told
whole
anyone
time.
about this because I thought it was really mean and I didn't agree.
Well, hold on. They said I wasn't. Are you your own secret bankroller right now? I hope that
No,
person's
this was-
still listening. I really do.
Oh my god.
I hope they're still listening because whoever you are,
Maybe they gave you
you're
a second
fucking
chance.
moron. You don't deserve. I don't want a second chance from a piece of shit like you.
Oh my god!
Why don't you get some
See,
pussy, dog?
See, this is why I didn't say
It's
it.
probably left.
No, I don't think so.
No, Left has
Maybe,
been
or
nothing.
maybe
but
the
wait,
curse
that's not
was
true.
directed at you. Maybe everything that happened to me, like falling down the fucking stairs, was just a coincidence.
Nah, probably not.
Also, I had a black cat and it died. That seems like really bad luck.
I'm so sorry. What?
Yeah, no, I mean that's a really weird way to introduce it, but like, yeah, like over the break, it happened.
It's a really
sad.
weird way to introduce the fact that you have a cat. I didn't even know that about
Yeah, I didn't
you.
even know you had a cat.
Oh yeah, no.
Not to
but-
mention, yeah, that's like a really bad omen. I hate that I'm the witch of the podcast.
Yeah, no, it's a really bad juju, but I don't know, maybe you can mail me some for Christmas. You can mail me some sage, and I can just sage everything in my house.
What do you mean? You want me to mail you sage? What the hell am I gonna mail you?
It'll be your apology for making fun of me.
Go
Be
to the
mean me.
store and buy some sage. I'm not your fucking mom.
Cash at me like $5.
Also,
for
if
the
you're gonna
I'm kidding.
If you're gonna sage something, you need to buy sage and incense because sage clears the space but does not close it. So all you could be doing is clearing the space and inviting something new to come in and also fuck you up.
Also,
So you're
don't
gonna
go
wanna
out
not
and
get
buy
any
like
sense.
white sage from like big stores. That shit is like dying out, and it's important to indigenous peoples of this country. White sage, so you know, if you're gonna
Alright,
buy, so you know, support your local indigenous businesses.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how to do that, but I can probably like look online.
Look it up.
Probably just Google it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys should come out to Utah and we should go try and hunt skinwalkers.
Insane
I
thing
think
you
we
just
could,
said.
I think we could do a. You know, we were talking about for the Chimpsmas special getting all together in North Carolina and recording an in-person episode, but
Are you telling the viewers? Because I know.
oh yeah, no, I'm telling the viewers.
Yeah.
And the plan kind of fell through because fucking
Greg
an
got
in-person-
COVID.
Yeah, I got COVID.
Asshole.
For the
yeah, I
second
mean, yeah,
time.
that, and also like a variety of other things that just made us way too busy to record until now.
You guys ever heard of this thing called Christmas?
Yeah, no. Usually you spend it with family, but
All I have are me and my plants.
but yeah, no. I mean, I'm still personally rattling around the idea of one day doing some kind of like special in-person episode. Could be fun. Could be nice.
You guys come to Salt Lake City, we'll record it in the temple in the middle of downtown.
Fuck,
Get
that'd be
kicked
good.
out.
I like Salt Lake City. It's a nice place.
I think
Except for all the Mormons, but you know.
we could start like a YouTube series where we like hunt Sasquatch.
I'm like 100. First off, not a con. I'm not. You know what? Fuck you if you don't even agree with me. Sasquatch is out there. He's real. I believe in all of that shit. Okay,
Okay.
all of it. Roswell, fucking aliens.
I actually went for a primate field study class. I went to Mayaca City, Florida, which is rumored to be the location of the Florida swamp ape, which is notably different from the Sasquatch because it's very swampy and musty and gross.
Oh, I know all about the Florida swamp ape.
Oh well, I'm glad I. Didn't have to
I'm
introduce
pretty
that to
well.
everyone.
I'm pretty well versed in cryptids.
Yeah, well, that's good. I think ape-based cryptids could become like a specialty as like a little side project we do. That could be really fun.
You guys, okay? You know what's a really good thing that if you guys want to like get into that and like take it seriously? Have you guys ever seen Survivor Man? Like, you know the show Survivor Man?
No.
He was like a guy. His show probably went off the air like 2 or 3 years ago. But he used to he goes alone somewhere. He just takes cameras, films himself, like the original vlogger. He's been doing it since like the early 2000s, and he just survives in a random place for like 8 days, and then like a helicopter comes and gets him. But
Like Bear Grylls.
no, Bear Grylls is a fraud. This guy is actually out there alone.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Yeah. So, but he did this whole mini series during the pandemic, like he released it, about all the places that he's been around the world where he's either seen things or heard things or felt like he was being like tracked by like an ape, like where he like it's definitely not a bear or it's definitely not like a cougar. It's something walking around on 2 legs. And then he did this whole special where he goes through like Canada and like the Pacific Northwest, like doing these things looking for Bigfoot, and like he finds some pretty interesting like some interesting evidence like to suggest that there is something out there that we don't know about.
The what is it? The 5th grade ape.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, no, part of the show is him coming to the conclusion that he thinks it is Gigantopithecus or some sort of
Really?
descendant. His conclusion that it is either Gigantopithecus itself or like a descendant of like a Gigantopithecus.
That's an interesting theory.
Sure.
Like it's not like the fucking Bering Land Bridge. It doesn't have to be just us that walked across.
Could be Gigantopithecus. He walks among us even today.
Yeah, in the form of Southern Italians.
Oh God.
Big fat Greek men.
That's okay.
That's gonna be my new demographic. I hate the Greeks.
Oh God. Oh yeah.
They just make
completely
shitty
unrelated-
Turkish food. Okay.
Completely unrelated to anything we just said. I saw some statistic. It was a chart published. I forgot where. YouGov, April 12th to 13th, 2021. 6% of Americans think they could beat a grizzly bear in a fight.
Oh,
But-
this one, yes.
The overall survey said, which of the following animals, if any, do you think you could beat in a fight if you were unarmed? 72% of people said they could beat a rat, which is kind of funny.
Which I am so obsessed with. Okay, the two ones that get me are the 72%, the 72% of people who think they could beat a rat, right? Which means there's 28% of people who think they couldn't fight a fucking rat barehanded. That they would lose that
Maybe
fight.
it's like a New York rat.
Maybe that thing's fucking
Rat with
gigantic.
pizza.
Okay, but also okay. Maybe they're like grossed out by rats, right? And they can't touch a rat, right?
That sounds like some pussy shit. Not gonna lie.
The next option is a house cat. 69% of people think they could fight a house cat, which means 31% of people are not confident in their abilities to win a fight
Hold on.
against a house cat.
When you say people, I should specify this was specifically polled among Americans.
I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. If I didn't get the first move on my cat, she'd probably cut the shit out of me. Like I'd have to
Okay.
initiate the fight because then, like, obviously you just grab him by the head. And that's it.
But yeah, no, so further down the list, is large dog, 23% of people think they could beat. And chimpanzee, 17% of Americans think they could beat a chimpanzee unarmed. 8% of Americans think they could beat a gorilla unarmed. That is just not true.
I think you got a better chance. You got a better chance against a gorilla than a chimp, probably, because you can scare a gorilla off.
Maybe, but
8% of people think they could beat an elephant. How the fuck would you even hurt it? You're unarmed.
yeah, okay.
What
yeah,
are you
so
doing?
The same amount of people think
We're
they
gonna
could beat
kill the elephant
a
the same
gorilla
way
as an
our
elephant.
ancestors killed the fucking mammoths. All right, you get a big stick and let them run into it.
Yeah, but it says unarmed.
Go pick up a big stick.
Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't specify if you could like pick something off the ground that you find, I guess, but
like we're really getting into the minutia of this.
but yeah, no,
I suck his dick.
this,
We know Austin would.
no, I would I would not do that.
The chimp simp. Oh, that's good. I like that.
The chimp simp, is that what you're gonna start trying to call me now?
Just trying.
But anyways, let's wrap this episode up. This was a really fun episode for me. I don't know if it's gonna be fun for Chandra recording. Okay, it wasn't that fun for me, but it was a funny episode for me in terms of like actual
Remember that
fun
Disney
I had.
movie Alpha and Omega?
Yeah, no, I think that's like the birthplace of the omegaverse.
Oh my god, it
I
was
don't know if
about
that's-
wolves.
Oh god. Anyways, it's not gonna be fun for Chandra editing it.
I'm
And
gonna
it
kill
might not even. It's probably not even gonna be fun for people listening to it, depending on how much Chandra cuts out of the Alpha and Omega shit.
None of
But,
it. It's staying totally intact.
Not all of it. You gotta cut out that was like 10 minutes of him just reading Wattpad.
And it's 10 good minutes of content.
Oh god.
It's called
You know what, dude?
Comedy Babe. Look it up.
Once you're done, send the file to me and I'll verify everything before I post it.
What are you, my fucking mom?
I'm also
Yeah,
probably gonna have
absolutely.
to turn. I'll also try and make your mic not sound like it's peaking constantly, Austin.
Yeah, hopefully. I don't know. I'm still figuring out the little intricacies of this new snowball microphone. But yeah, no. I don't know, I had fun. I'm sure you guys had fun.
Yeah, I peaked my mic laughing several times.
I lost the recording. We gotta do it again. No.
I will literally jump out of this fucking window right now. Half of this shit at the end has to be cut out.
Okay.
But
We didn't even do it. I feel okay. You know what? It's fine.
fine.
We didn't even do intros at the beginning of this episode, firmly cementing the fact that we're
just talking.
We're 8 episodes in this thing now, right?
Just
we're
doing
in
a
it.
shit tier
You-
podcast.
If you
episode.
don't know,
We're
who
just
we
we're
are
just
by
having a
now,
conversation
what are you
with
doing
each
here?
other at this point, and I'm like talking about monkeys, and you guys are like,
You're
Austin's getting
attempting
fucked
to
in the ass.
facilitate, but all we're doing is making fun of you.
Okay.
Hold on.
wait, no, I have
I'm
to
going-
say,
I'm going to just hit stop
it was
on my
fun.
recording to
Merry
end this.
Chimpsmas and a happy New Year. If it was the zodiac year of the monkey, then That would be.
Isn't it the zodiac year of the rat?
Yeah, no, it's. I wish it was of the monkey. Then it could be like tied in, but no, just
It's
Happy
Mayor
New Year.
Pete's year.
Okay, we could stop there.
All right.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. And rainbows have nothing